Watch that. Whoa! Yeah, what up YouTube? It's your boy Denali, aka Don Squally, back at you with another Forza 6 video, man. And this one, we have another request from one of our viewers, Mr. Brad, I'm going to say Acre Raker. He wants to see a MK4 Toyota Supra all-wheel drive drag build. So obviously, what we have to do first and foremost is jump into the Toyota section of the buy cars area of the game and buy it up. Now these things, I was looking at these a little earlier. These Avensis, that's looking like a Camry. I wish they had these things in stock form because that would be fun to build. But we are here for the Toyota Supra, and our options are going to be is going to be the 98 RZ or the 95 Toyota Supra Fast and Furious. Now, unfortunately, I did not buy the download content yet because I am a cheap-ass motherfucker. You guys already know how we do. And so what we're going to do is buy, and it looks like we already own this car. So we are going to go into the My Car section of the game. Let's see if this batch is stock. And it looks like it is. So let's jump up in it and soup this bad boy up. So if you guys are new to the channel, I just want to say thanks for tuning in, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys are, if you guys are repeat customers, I just want to give a big shout outs to you guys, man, because this channel would not be here without you guys. So first and foremost, what we're going to do is throw on the all-wheel drive conversion. Now, let's see what we have here as far as aspiration. I'm going to go with a single turbo for the simple fact that that thing is hitting hard, man. Look at that boost in power. 336 kilowatts. Now, I had somebody comment on mine saying that you can change it to horsepower. Yes, you can. I live in Canada, so my speedometer on my personal vehicle is in kilometers an hour. So when you change the speedo in this game to kilometers an hour, it changes your power from horsepower to kilowatts. Because I'm assuming kilowatts is what the Brits use to measure their power in their vehicles. So let's look at some options for body kits. These are all looking kind of ricey, man. Now, I do specialize in rice builds on this channel, but for this specific build, we are going to keep it as simple as possible. And I'm thinking the chopped spoiler is going to look pretty dope. Now, let's have a look at our rear bumper options. Yeah, looking like that trial. Looks like we have a couple options for side skirts. I'm going to leave the side skirts the way that they are just for the time being. And obviously the hood, that hood is looking pretty dope, man. So let's go ahead and throw that hood on there. Now, wheel selection, because it is going to be a drag build, we are going to put a drag tire compound. Now, normally I would put a race tire compound, just joshing, it would be a race tire compound, but in this case we are going to put a drag tire, and obviously for the maximum gripness we are going to boost those tires to as wide as they can possibly go. And then what we're going to do is select some rims. Now this obviously is just for personal preferences. Those are looking alright. I've always liked the 3 spokes on the Supras. Ooh, I kind of like those. Those are looking sort of like a Viper rim. I don't know how it's going to suit a Toyota Supra. But, oh, what are those? Them NKs, man. Those are popular. You know, in real life, that's a popular rim. So I'm thinking we are going to throw that on there. What we are going to need to do, obviously, boost it up to a 19-inch. Just so we can fill that wheel gap. And that's looking pretty good. And we are going to jump into the drivetrain. So first and foremost, we are going to throw on a clutch. And the transmission, we are going to have to boost up to a race transmission. Now, that being the only option in here, unfortunately. But that's okay. We're going to throw that bad boy on here. Driveline, what the hell, man? Let's add up that race driveline and the differential. What I'm going to do is throw a differential on here just because I'm going to play with the way that the power is going from the front to the back just to see what is the best launch that I can get. Next up, we're going to jump in here. Now, because this is a drag build, I normally wouldn't even bother with the brakes, but they only cost $2 grand, so let's put brakes on it. Why not, hey? Who would have thought brakes on your drag car? Now, in real life, brakes are going to be important. In a video game, not so much. Anti-roll bar, that's not really a big deal. But we are going to put some weight reduction. Now, look at that. Right up to S-Class. And just for some more rigidity. Rigidity? That's a fucking big word, man. We are going to put in a roll cage. Now, let's jump up out of here. Let's jump up out of here, and we are going to start messing with our power. Now, because in this game, unfortunately, the way that the drag races work is that it's constantly in any class for online anyways. You know, there's no, you can't pick S-Class, only race with S-Class. Unless there is, I haven't found a way, but the only games that I've been able to enter are pretty much balls to the walls, as fast as you could possibly get. So, I'm thinking that's what we're going to do with this car, just so when we get online, we're not getting our asses handed to us. So let's go ahead and buy up all of these parts. Now this thing is looking insane. Look at that power band. Like, holy shit. 520 kilowatts. We are gonna have to get a conversion on that bad boy. Oh man, just look at the RPMs now. Looking like a red line right around 9 grand, I'm gonna say, which is fucking ridiculous. And throw on the exhaust, race ignition. Oh, we got that already, and we got, all right, so we got a few things already done to the car. So next up, what we're gonna do is I want to get a conversion of this. So let's see if we can get her going here. Convert 710 kilowatts to horsepower. And while that's loading up, we are going to jump into the tune section. 952 horsepower. That is absolutely insane. So what we're going to do as far as gearing goes, as you can see, the top speed is going to be 341. Now, I don't know what the quarter-mile drag strip is going to top this car out at, but I have a funny feeling it's not going to be anywhere close to that. So we're going to bring it right down to about 300 kilometers before we hit the test track. Let's check out alignment, anti-roll bars. I'm going to leave that the way it is. Now, I like to mess with the ride height. We're going to slam it and all the way low and stiffen up the springs because I don't want the body to shift from front to back as we're launching. So I'm hoping this is going to keep the weight evenly distributed. Dampening, yeah, we can rebound. We're just going to leave that the way it is. The aero is going to be fine because we only have that front lip. Braking force, who's going to need brakes? And the differential, what I'm going to do, first and foremost, put it to a 75% rear, and then we're going to mess around with it and see if we can get a little bit better grip on the front. Now, this is going to give us a benchmark, as you guys can see over on the left. So we're at pretty much 2 seconds from 0 to 100 kilometers. Now, let's put it to the front and see if that changes. Yeah, so putting more power to the front is going to give us, in fact, less traction. So let's see if we can hone in on our best. 2.24, 2.4. So this is looking like it's going to be as good as it's going to get for the time being. So we're going to leave it the way it is. And let's take this bad boy to the test track and see what she does, shall we? So once again, I just want to say thank you guys for watching. Again, if you guys like this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. If you guys want to see more, subscribe, check out the channel. We got all kinds of different videos. You know, we don't just play Forza, but Forza seems to be one of the more popular video games that we are playing, so that's why we like to stick with it. Oh shit, man, you know what? We forgot to drop some paint scheme on this mofo, man. Let's get in here and paint the car before we go
paint your car
and see exactly what this thing does on the track. So let's see if we can get into the paint shop and what I would like to see, because it is a drag build, I would like to see if we can find some designs. Oh, I see it.
Personalize your car by choosing the wheel style, rear wing, bumpers, and other body parts to create your own look.
Please be quiet just for a second. Find designs. My bad. And see if we can find something that looks similar to a drag car. Nothing that really sticks out too much. Lucas Oil, kind of a half-ass job on that one. These are just decals on the car. That one's looking okay. Let's see if we can search, shall we? I'm gonna enter a description being DRAG. Let's see what comes up. Alrighty, here. Oh, now we are talking. That is looking good right off the bat. Everything else, not too bad. I don't really like that shit brown color though. Oh, and that's looking pretty dope as well. But what I think I'm gonna do is go with this Supra and drop that skin onto our Supra so we can hit the track, man. So what I'm going to do first and foremost is just jump into the test track and just go for a couple of laps. And I'm not sure if we are able to... Not sure if we're able to get a drag race going just by myself, but we're going to see if we can do that. And obviously it messed up the track that I wanted to go to. Now the reason that I'm going to the Top Gear test track is because it has a nice straightaway where you can get a good launch and stuff like that. So that's what I'm going to do for this video, and then off video I am going to tune it in. I just don't want this video to be too long. I'm going to hit the drag strip, and what we're going to do is tune it in to get that max speed happening right as we hit the top of the quarter mile. So just for shits and giggles, we are going to start this race and see what this bad boy sounds like, man. I'm liking that paint. I'm glad we were able to find something that was looking like a genuine drag car. Let's get a little... Woo! Now, I don't know if you guys saw that. But we have some serious boost lag happening. Like that is not, at first I thought that maybe the traction control was left on. But no, that's just boost lag from having that big old single turbo. But nonetheless, we are going to jump into the straight. Now, even with those brakes, man, this thing is having a hard time slowing down all this weight. That diff just chirping away. Okie dokie. What do you say we launch her around 6,000? That was a little bit better. We definitely didn't have quite as much lag off the bat there, whereas if I just pinned it, woo! Now this thing is a monster, man. So let me just give you guys a demonstration here. Now if I pin it, notice we get that lag, whereas if I launch it around 6, Oh, hold on. There you go. Now we're getting some tire spin and a nice launch with no lag, which is kind of strange. You'd think that redlining it would in fact give it the best launch, but shit, you learn something new every day. So this thing is launching hard, man. There we go. That's a nice red line with a wheel spin. Woo-wee! And it tops out at just about 300 before we have to brake. I'm really liking this car, man. This is a solid build. Let's see if we can do a lap, man. These tires lack serious grit. Now in Horizon 2, nice with the e-brake. It gives you a nice little back end spinning around there. That's nice. So now in Forza Horizon 2, this Supra is the best car pretty much that you can buy. Anybody that's winning races is in one of these, or like I think it's an Altima, not an Altima like Nissan Altima, it's an Altima with a U. Those seem to be the most dominant cars in Horizon 2. So I'm hoping that this build is, you know, going to help me whoop some ass in Forza 6. So let's get some donuts going on here, get our final screenshot, and put an end to this video. So once again, I just want to thank you, mofos, for watching. Oh no! Look at this thing! Oh man, this is a fucking handful. So yeah, that's pretty much it, man. If you guys want to see more of these types of videos, make sure you check out the channel, youtube.com/Denali. We finally got that custom URL, and once again, to all you people that are subscribed and watch our videos, my videos on the daily, I just want to give a big thanks and a shout out to you guys, man. You are the real MVPs, and like I say, none of this shit would even happen without you guys, man. So keep those requests coming. Stay classy out there. And don't forget to, you know, spread the love, man. Spread the love. So with that being said, it's your boy Don Squally. And we're going to catch you mofos at the next one, man. Peace.